Is a niche store best? Is a one product store best? Or is a general store best? I'm going to be telling you guys exactly why I think one of these type of stores is the best store that you can create in 2019, and tell you guys exactly how I was able to make $39,000 in 1 month with one of these type of stores. So make sure that you guys stay till the end of the video so you can know exactly my whole strategy and my reasoning behind the store that I'm going to be telling you guys about. Starting with a general store, basically the main benefits of a general store are that you can test multiple products at once, and it's very easy to set up. You can test products in multiple different niches at the same time, and that's why it makes it a very versatile store. Some downsides with a general store are that you cannot necessarily brand your store as heavily as you would a niche or a one product store. So with a general store, you're going to have a wide variety of products, and essentially, you know, your main competition is going to be the majority of dropshippers, because although a general store is the easiest store to create and come up with as a beginner, it's not necessarily the best. And the reason I don't like general stores are because general stores tend to have lower conversion rates, and as a beginner, it's a lot easier for you to get discouraged with lower conversion rates when you see people out there with 5, 6, 7% conversion rates. But with general stores, historically, you're going to have under 2% conversion rates. An example of a domain name for a general store would be superdeals.com, right? That's a general store. It doesn't have a niche attached to it, doesn't have a specific product attached to the store. So I'm not saying that you can't start a general store. I'm just saying that I wouldn't recommend it in my personal opinion, as it's not something that has worked for me in the past. Moving on to one product stores. One product stores are great when you are an intermediate or an advanced dropshipper. Some benefits of a one product store are that you can basically brand yourself and be the authority figure for your product in your specific niche. So for a one product store, an example of a domain name for a one product store would be thedogbrush.com, because you're only selling that one dog brush. And some main advantages of a one product store is that you can really be the authority figure for that product in your specific niche. So when people think about the dog brush, if your name sounds very, very official and people really think that you are the creator of that product, then your conversion rate and your store is going to be more profitable than a general store. The reason I don't like one product stores for beginners is because with a one product store, you definitely have to have significant digital marketing skills, and one product stores aren't necessarily for beginners because you have to know a lot about branding, you have to know a lot about creating video ads, and really making your store optimization the best it can be. Because as a beginner, right, you're at zero. You don't know anything about dropshipping. You don't know about branding. You don't know about what makes a good video ad. So with a one product store, it's something that I tend to shy away from recommending for beginners, just because it's really hard to get a one product store to work as a beginner. It takes some time, and you definitely have to have some fundamental knowledge before you can start a one product store, in my personal opinion. And that brings us to a niche store, and that is why I recommend a niche store for you guys. Yes, that's correct. My store is a niche store, and that's how I was able to generate $39,000 in 1 month, as you can see right here. The things I love about a niche store are that you can test multiple products within your niche very easily, and you still keep that brand authority, right? So you still keep that authority like you would have a one product store, but you have a niche store, so you can test products just like you would on a general store. It really is like the best of both worlds, right? You can test products related to one niche all you want, and then you also still have that authority like your one product store. So say you want to test that dog glove, right, that we talked about earlier. Your store name, for a niche store would be something like, doglovers.com or Amazingly Dog. That's a really good example. AmazinglyDog.com. That's a really good example of a niche store if you want to test this product. And then say that this product doesn't work, because in dropshipping, you will be testing a ton of products. And ask anyone who's made it, ask them how many products they've tested, ask them how much money they've spent on testing products, and I guarantee you it is a lot. Because for me, I spent over $1,000 testing random products before I really found my winner. And it might be more for you guys, it might be less, but you definitely have to spend a lot of money testing products. A niche store, the reason I like it the best is because you can test so many products in your niche super easily. So if I want to test that dog glove, right, the shedding glove, and it didn't work, guess what? Now I can go test a dog brush, or I can go test something else related to dogs, like a dog collar, or maybe a print-on-demand dog shirt. You can test so many different things in your niche, and that actually will allow you to learn much more about dropshipping. Because the key to any industry and the key to any skill or whatever you want to learn is that you definitely have to be testing things on your own, right? No one is going to have all the answers for you. Yes, there's resources like me on YouTube, like coaching, like mentorship, everything on Google, Facebook groups. There's all of those resources that can help you, but at the end of the day, it comes down to you and how bad you want it and how much you're willing to test and how much you're willing to spend. That's the reason I like a niche store, and that's the store that I basically create. And now, my store is at over $330,000 right now. So it's done very well. What you can do with a niche store as well is you can definitely take your one product that sells super well and you can turn it into or spin it off into a one product store. So you can still have your niche store that you're testing products in. And then what you can do is once that product sells extremely well, you can take that product and then put it into a one product store and basically, transfer your data over there from Facebook. So you can transfer your lookalike audiences over to your one product store. You can transfer your email list over from your niche store to your one product store and help get that pixel developed and help start gathering data. And you probably might be even much more profitable in your one product store, but it's really, really hard to start a one product store because you don't understand a lot about branding. You don't understand a lot about, store optimization and stuff. And that's why I recommend a niche store for all you beginners. Don't worry, guys. I'm sure a lot of you are thinking, well, how can I create a good niche store? What does a good niche store look like? Can you give me some examples? Yes, I can, because in the next 3 to 4 videos, I post daily, by the way. I post daily videos on YouTube now. I will be going into exactly how I would create a niche store. We are going to basically pick a product and pick a niche, and I will be going into exactly how to create that. So if you guys want me to use a specific niche, I want you right now to go in the comments and drop what niche you want me to create my store about. So basically this is going to be a sample test store for you guys. I'm going to create it live, and in all of the next videos, the next 3 to 4 videos, it might even be 5. It's going to be long videos. We're going to be going insanely into detail on exactly how to set up your Shopify store. Basically, I'm going to be breaking down everything in a Shopify store that's related to your theme, your product page, how to write compelling product descriptions, how to sell your product, everything essentially on Shopify that you could possibly need to know to create a niche store. I'm going to be showing you guys. So it's definitely going to be, in my opinion, like course-worthy content. I'm going to be spending a ton of time on this. So make sure that if you guys aren't already subscribed, you make sure that you do so right now because these videos will be insanely valuable. So thank you guys so much for watching. It means a ton to me. I'm trying to get to 2,000 subs. That's why I'm posting videos every day. You guys mean the world to me. Thank you so much for the support as always, and make sure you guys always keep your mind right. Peace.